Hello everyone. Have you ever held back from chasing your dreams or avoided taking a risk simply because you were afraid of failing? Well, you are not alone. We have all been there. But what if I told you that failure is not the enemy? In fact, it could be your greatest teacher. So stick with me just for 5 more minutes because today we are diving deep into how to overcome the fear of failure and finally start taking those risks that could change your life forever. Imagine this. You have a dream, a vision that lights a fire inside you. But every time you think about going for it, that little voice whispers, "What if you fail?" Guys, be honest. How many times have you let that voice stop you? It's happened to all of us. But what if I told you failure is not the end, but that failure could actually be the thing that pushes you forward towards the life you have always wanted? So let's break it down. Fear of failure is more than just a feeling. It's how we see ourselves. It's a scary story we tell ourselves. That story says, if I fail, maybe I'm not good enough, or maybe I'm not worthy. But that story is a lie. What if I told you that failure is just feedback? It doesn't define you. It's not a reflection of your worth, but it's just information you can use to get better. Think of it this way, that every failure is one step closer to success. It's not the end, it's a part of the journey. Now, how do we get past this fear? It all starts with changing how we think about failure. Instead of seeing it as something to avoid, what if we saw failure as a lesson? Look at the most successful people in the world. Athletes, entrepreneurs, innovators, they have all failed. Not once, not twice, but countless times. But the difference is they didn't let failure stop them. They learned from it. Guys, think about your own life. Can you recall a time when something didn't go as planned, but it taught you something valuable? If you are honest with yourself, failure often shows you what works and what does not. So why fear it? Failure is just a stepping stone, not a dead end. Here's the secret to beating fear. You don't need to jump into the deep end right away. You don't have to take huge risks at once. Start with small, manageable risks. Take little steps towards what you want, and with each step, the fear will shrink. Maybe it's sending that email to a potential mentor or raising your hand in the meeting. So, what's one small risk you can take right now? Do it now, because each small risk builds your confidence and reduces the fear. And with every small risk you take, you will realize something incredible, that you are stronger than your fear. You have probably heard the saying, action cures fear. Well, it's true. Sitting and thinking about the risk is where all the fear comes from. But once you take action, even the smallest action, that fear starts to disappear. So let me ask you, what's one thing you have been avoiding because of fear? Take that first small step today. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be something. But once you take that step, you will feel the weight of fear lift off your shoulders. Now let's flip the whole story. Instead of asking, what if I fail? Ask yourself, what if I succeed? What if the risk you take opens doors you never imagined? What if your dreams is just one bold step away? Every risk, no matter how small, moves you closer to your goals, closer to the life you deserve. So the next time you are faced with a risk, don't let fear stop you. What if the fear is just an illusion and the success is real? Remember, failure is just feedback, and taking risk is the way forward. So stop waiting for the perfect moment, because the perfect moment is now. The only thing standing between you and your dream life is the next risk you decide to take. So, what's the next risk you are going to take? Share it in the comments. I would love to hear what you are planning. At the end, ladies and gentlemen, if this video gave you something valuable, don't just keep it to yourself. Hit the like button, subscribe, and share this video with someone you really care. And before you go, check out my other videos on personal growth. There is a ton of valuable insights waiting for you. And remember, don't ever let fear decide your future. Thanks for watching, and hey, believe me, you got this, you got this, you got this. That's it for now. See you again in the next video.